The Immortals of the Académie Française have failed to fill 4 seats, a paralysis that reflects France's own struggle to adapt to the 21st century. Paris, Balzac tried and failed. Zola knocked on the door dozens of times and was always refused. Verlaine got no votes. Hugo got in, barely, only after multiple tries. The Auguste Académie Française, the elite club of 40 Immortals, as the members are known, that serves as the official guardian of the French language, does not admit just anybody. So exclusive is it that most of France's greatest writers never made it. But the sacred job of protecting France from brainless globish and the deadly snobbery of Anglo-American, as a member spat out in a speech last month, has rarely been more difficult to attain. 4 vacancies, lifelong tenures, have opened since December 2016. 3 times the Academy members have voted, most recently in late January, and 3 times they have failed to achieve a majority. The deadlock, some Academy members say, reflects France's own, between the proud, timeless France determined to preserve itself at all costs, and the France struggling to adapt to a 21st century defined by globalization, migration and social upheaval, witnessed in the Yellow Vest revolt. We're the reflection of the society, and it's a society that's questioning itself, said Amin Maalouf, the Lebanese-born novelist and a member of the Academy. Then there are those who grumble that, for a conservative institution rived by mutually hating factions, it is merely business as usual. The Academy has been around since 1634, when it was founded by Cardinal Richelieu to promote and protect the French language, and it is not in any hurry. The Academy is an old lady, and very sensitive, said one of the newer members, the Haitian-born Canadian writer Danny Laferrière. Actually, it is mostly old white men. There are just 5 women among the members, and Mr. Laferrière is the only person of color. The average age was well over 70 in a recent tally by the French media. Whether the Academy is struggling to update or diversify itself, or even wants to, is difficult to divine. The deliberations of its members under the graceful 17th-century dome of the Institut de France are swathed in mystery. But the rejections are humiliatingly public. The former education minister Luc Ferry saw his name in the headlines recently, and not in a good way. The vote on his membership was decisive. Mr. Ferry declined to comment. Aside from renewing itself, the Academy's real business is updating the definitive dictionary of French, which it has been doing since the 17th century. So sacred is the task that the updates are published as an official government document. On Thursday, the members approved the feminization of professional titles. It was a veritable breakthrough for an academy that has for years resisted the adaptation, which is already practiced widely in France, with or without the sanction of the Immortals. Language may change, and society, too, but slowly in the view of the Academy. The question is, should the Academy guard its principles? Mr. Laferrière said. We could fill all the seats tomorrow. That is not likely to happen. The Academy chooses you, you do not choose the Academy. Nonetheless, no one can become a member without writing a strongly worded letter soliciting a place. Some French writers never bother, as is rumored to be the case with some of the country's best-known contemporary authors. Neither of France's 2 living Nobel literature laureates, Patrick Modiano and Jean-Marie Gustave Leclésio, are members. Neither is Michel Houellebecq, reckoned to be among the most penetrating of all contemporary European novelists. Others are encouraged to apply, then lose the vote. We are alarmed at not finding academicians that are to the taste of the Academy, Mr. Laferrière said, but some members reject the argument that no upstanding defender of France's language and cultural values can be found, and hint at a deeper crisis. It's absurd, growled Jean-Marie Ruart, a critic and novelist who has been a member since 1997. The real question, for some, is what the deadlock says about the beleaguered France of today. What was special about France is that everybody recognized themselves in literature, Mr. Ruart said. Now, you've got to write for the university, or this group, or that group. It's deplorable. People read more, yes, but what they read are idiocies. The Academy is a boat adrift in a dry sea.